Everybody, the first episode of Subjective Jeopardy. My team spent a lot of time working on this. We didn't have enough money for buzzers. We're a little broke. We didn't get the budget. They couldn't afford buzzers and me. I'm Hunter S. Thompson, by the way. I got Booker T. Washington here. It's good to see you. The icon stuff right to Robert Frost. Richard, whatever. Yep. Your boys, my man, I haven't seen you since college. Dude, it's been good. Wow. And Gertrude.
Are you actually suggesting that Hunter S. Thompson and W.E.B. Du Bois went to college together?
We're in fiction.
I'm gonna have to count off some points here.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
I guess we're gonna go and get this started. So,
I'm sorry, really quickly, Jasmine and Marlon, who were you?
Robert Frost.
Robert Frost.
Gertrude Stein.
Gertrude Stein, okay.
And she doesn't like her, and I'm not important enough. So.
Oh, okay, all right.
I guess we're gonna go and get this started. Pick a subject and a number, start this game off right.
I'll do racial justice, 100.
Sweet. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Remember, slap the desk whenever you have an answer. What type of education has the best future for African Americans? What?
It would most definitely be liberal arts and the education of higher learning from institutes and universities. That would be nice.
No, I don't agree.
Disagree?
No, I don't agree. I think it's vocational education. Because that vocational education, it prepares people for jobs and make them money. You go to school, you can go to school for trading, craft, being a technician, what they needed back in that time. And you get your way of living life, making money.
About the Industrial Revolution. But the Gilded Age aren't in the corner.
Now, Thompson, there is no way that he can get the points. I know I have to get the points for that because the way
I'm not tracking points. How much money do you think they put in this show?
There's no way he could be right, though, because the way that he's suggesting that we go about changing our education is for the future of the youth. And if we just go about it the way that he says, we will always forever be impoverished. Our people will be impoverished because if you go to work under the white man, as he says, the Negro, we will never be able to get our jobs and own land and businesses because even if we do, under their system, they will take away our rights and we will have no way to control these things. So I feel like he should be disqualified.
That's a good point. I'm inclined to agree with a little bit of both of y'all. I mean, we obviously need a lot of work we got to do as a country to get the best future for all of us, African Americans included. Either Frost or Stein, got anything to add to that?
I have no stats on this. That's pretty normal, though, right?
Yeah. That's about what I expected from you. I'm going to have to give this one off to Du Bois. I like that answer. Alright, so, what you want next?
Well, let me get politics for 300.
Oh, okay. Can racism be defeated in America?
That's a hard question right there.
I can see no one that's really willing to take up this one. It's pretty tough. I
Yeah.
tried this one myself.
I don't know about if racism can ever be defeated in.
I didn't see you slap that desk.
No, sir, you didn't.
Hit it. There we go. Alright, you're up. Answer.
You gotta play the game, man.
I don't know if racism could ever be defeated, but I feel like it's it can be helped because, like, people today's this guy's right here. Today's system, white people are not to blame, so they cannot be hated. They are not direct reasoning of this. And it's just crazy because we all could work together now if we just look back on the past and accept that it was wrong what happened and know that it's the truth and not try to deny it and just try to move together, forward together. And that will only work if black people in my community step up, get their higher learning, and learn how to manage these businesses and work together with these people, with these white people, and the Negro can work together and build a better America.
Alright, Stein. I can see you've been itching to say something.
I don't mean to interrupt, but I don't think we need to have such strong things on television. I smelled what was in that little canteen, and I don't think you need to put a match near it at all. I don't know if that's appropriate.
I just got back from Vegas. I clocked out about 3 martinis ago. I'm barely conscious right now. Sorry. Any other gripes? I mean, I didn't answer the
You
question.
didn't really introduce me in the beginning.
I think you didn't introduce me either.
Well, I mean, do you really matter?
More than you?
So I'm sorry. I should have given her a more proper introduction. This is Gertrude Stein. She's notorious for writing the same sentence 3 different ways for a full paragraph. So.
Some would call that the advancement of literature.
Some would call that minus 200 points, so I'm just going to move on. Anyone else got anything to say about that?
Let's move on.
All right.
I've got a lot of things to say, but I don't know if I can say it on air.
All right. I haven't heard from you yet, Rob. What you got?
Alright, let's do art for 200.
Sweet. Okay. More direct. What is the purpose of art and literature? I'm going to give it one to Stein.
Thank you. I think the purpose of art and literature is taking all of the rules that have been set up through thousands of years and destroying them and creating something new and interesting, breaking the rules. I think that is the purpose of art and literature, breaking it down to its.
I completely disagree with you on that because even as a modernist, I still follow the traditional rules of literature. I mean, you can express yourself, sure, and you can, show how you envision things, but you don't have to say the same thing over and over and over again and sound stupid.
Well, I think that it is important to be able to break the rules and be able to create something. Why not we instead tell beautiful stories, show how beautiful a single word can be?
Because if you just repeat the word over and over, it's the same word. You're just getting repetitive and it's annoying.
Well, you know what's getting repetitive and annoying? You.
I disagree with both of you.
All right. Hit me up. What you got?
The purpose of art and literature is to educate. It is to take the past and the experience of those in the past and to learn from that and to build on that. It is for higher education and for learning and moving forward, progressing. That is the purpose of art and literature.
I can agree with that. He's well spoken. I like it. You made some good points there too, Rob. I want to hear from you though. It's been a minute. What's the purpose of art and literature, Booker?
I like to be more focused on, you know, people going through the school of, you know, crafts, you know, being in the factory, working their way up, not having to study all these English books and all these little stuff that, you know, really don't really matter right now.
Preach.
So,
Maybe it doesn't. Maybe there's no purpose. Got any rebuttal?
I don't
No.
like you. I don't like you at all.
Fair enough. Who hasn't taken one yet? You rolled on poker?
Man,
I
if
don't-
you stay off the liquor, man, maybe you can remember who
I'm not giving that one off to anyone because apparently people have a problem with my problem. So with that, Stein, just pick one. You probably won't win anyways.
Let me see. I think I want to pick art for 300.
Sweet. Oh, I like this one. Is it artistic to repeat yourself over and over again? Now, Stein, you did pick this one, and I'd love to hear your take on it.
I think it absolutely is. I think being able to break a sentence down, break it down into something new, taking old familiar things and breaking them into new light, new purposes that were never thought of before, taking anything that you could have thought of and breaking it down to its simplest component.
Stein's crazy.
You're a lot like a politician because you just broke that in very eloquent words and said very little.
Well, maybe if you weren't so high, you would be able to see the true artistic value of things.
Maybe if you wouldn't repeat yourself over and over, it would actually make sense.
Or maybe if you would stop talking about the outside and start talking about what's going on in your mind, we'd be able to relate to you a little bit more.
But the outside is so beautiful.
Well,
Hey,
every-
he loves the outside.
well,
He
beauty
loves the
is
outside.
bullshit. Not everything is beautiful.
Not everything has to be. My
I learned a
problems
lot
aren't
about
only
you.
beauty.
Calm down, Stein. Calm down, Stein.
Oh, wait a
I
second.
was-
Whoa, Du Bois. Now, I'm usually a fan of yours, but you tell the woman to calm down when Robert Frost is the one who's getting a little loud here? Really, Du Bois? I wouldn't have taken you for a sexist.
I'm
Honest.
not a sexist.
You know, I am the only girl that is on this panel.
I'm
The
just
only
saying.
woman.
In my defense, being the first American to get a PhD from Harvard, I never, we didn't read too much often about people who repeat themselves that much. So I wouldn't say that's very artistic.
Know what you meant. All right. Anyone else?
Can I continue?
I mean, I'd like it if you didn't.
Let's all like
If you
it.
want to. I won't stop you.
You know what?
Huh?
Why don't you go and just continue your little drink over there?
Fair. I've no.
Apple.
Come on. You got anything else you want to add? You guys, you don't want to start a flame war? I'll turn the whole panel against each other.
Liver's like, man, I'm not touching this with them.
Alright. That's fair enough. I'm just mainly doing it for fun. Well, actually, I know I might be showing a little bit of bias, but I think Du Bois just been killing it, so I'm gonna give that one to him. What you want?
Man, let me get politics for 100.
Sweet. Okay, sweet. What does it mean to be an American? I want everybody to include. I'm even gonna give my stance on this one. This might just be the one I award points for. So, anyone want to slap that desk? Frost, go.
It means to work hard to achieve your goals and to not give up even when things get really hard. Because I mean, I was a farmer and I never produced anything, but I was a farmer for like 15 years and I still wrote as I was farming. I never gave up writing and I never gave up farming. True American dream.
Like that.
Frost, that's just because you're a terrible farmer.
Shut up. I may
What
be a
it
terrible
means-
farmer, but
What
yeah.
it means to be an African American is very hard compared to what you had to do. You just need to look up better strategies of how to farm.
I need a better farmland.
2019.
The ignorant Southerner hates the Negro. The working man fear his competition. The money makers wish to use his work as a laborer. Some of the educated see a menace in his upward development, while others, usually sons of the masters, wish to help him rise. So it's like being in the South as a Negro. You have all these different forces working against you, and you have nothing to do about it but to try to do your best, get educated, and move on and try to be the best you can. So what it means to be an American? What does it mean
Being a
to
hard
be
worker.
American?
Being a hard worker.
Being a hard worker.
Hard work. Who are we working for, Booker T?
Gotta work your way out of it.
Where,
What you gotta do?
where are we working? We're gonna work for the white man? You gonna go kiss the white man's ass?
No. We're just gonna work.
We're gonna work.
We're gonna go to school. We're gonna get what we need, and we're gonna go find our job.
Go find a job. We need to make jobs.
Exactly. If you go to school for what you're going to school for, you can make your job. You can find any farm. You might be able to find money to find the farm,
But
buy the farm.
working in this system that you say separate but equal, that's not gonna work. Because if we are separated, we'll have no place in the system that they trying to set around us. How can we get into this system that was not made for us? It was not created for us. It was never intended for us to be in it. They didn't accept us as human beings. Do you not
Separated and
understand that,
equal.
man?
You have the equal rights, but you're just separated